Baby, be in love with your fantasies. I can be a star, make us shine so bright. Welcome to my dungeon, this is ecstasy. Let me play the fantasy.
What's good, YouTube? It's your girl, Asia.
And it's your boy, BJ, and we back like we never left. We appreciate y'all for tuning in, pulling up for another pull-up session.
Yeah.
Now, okay, we got to jump into this one here for sure. Now, this is actually a video that we actually just pulled up. It's anti-Trump protesters versus Trump supporters on Hollywood Boulevard.
Anti-Trump supporters versus Trump supporters.
Yes.
Oh, gosh.
Yes.
Oh, man.
So you know how it is when Fleckers takes to the streets and you have two opposing viewpoints. It may get a little hairy because the last time...
Something about Trump that just gets people heated. I
does.
don't know what it is.
Politics, period. Now, the last time we checked out Fleckers Talks, he was in New York at a pride parade. So here, he's taken to the streets of Hollywood.
Okay.
And anti-Trump versus Trump supporters.
All right.
Let's check it out.
Yeah, let's jump into it.
Hey guys, it's Fleckers. We're out here at Hollywood Boulevard, Walk of Fame, protecting Donald Trump's star from these people trying to deface it.
I hate Donald Trump. I'm a socialist, a true socialist, and he is nothing but a fascist.
I'm very against Trump.
Why are you against Trump?
Because Trump is against everybody who's not in his class. I look at it like anybody that's not, like, I don't know what's Trump's situation because he's friends with Kanye West, so you can't really say he's racist.
Why? What are we mad about?
Everything.
What do you think his most... what's the issue that you're protesting that you don't like about him?
Everything.
Just tell me something now. Fleckers Talk's still here. I'm not actually this short. I'm standing on the sidewalk.
Trump's idiot EPA guy denies that CO2 causes...
EPA regulations destroyed the economy.
I can't hear you. Well, why are there concentration camps in Lancaster? Are you planning to put Hispanics in there?
According to statistics, the minimum wage should be right now at $22 an hour instead of $7.25 an hour, while corporate salaries are going way high.
He say $22?
Damn. I mean,
Goodness
sure.
gracious. If minimum wage going to $22, hey, I'm out here for that.
Everybody would be working.
Yeah.
Okay?
Hey, we all...
Literally everybody.
We all will be in it. We all will be in it. Because if minimum wage raises to 22, some people that's getting regular wages, they're not even getting that.
Right.
So you're going to have to bump up everybody.
Right.
Shoot. That's wishful thinking right there.
Right.
That's super wishful thinking.
Hispanics not leaving America, so now we have to make them leave forcibly. That's what Trump wants.
So you're against Trump because you think he's going to put people in concentration camps in the U.S.?
I think so. I love my Hispanic brothers.
Somebody yelled impeachment. Let's see. Impeachment.
I'm with you. Impeachment.
Trump is un-American and so are you. Jews.
Have you ever looked at the news or anything?
Huh?
Have you ever looked at anything?
I mean, a little bit, but I'm like on my own shit now, bro. Like, fuck Trump.
Should be a livable wage of at least $23 an hour. Who else can... I remember when you...
How would that small businesses would get smoked if they had to pay $23 an hour?
No.
The real issue is the regulation, the federal regulation. Federal regulation is the problem.
You go...
Tell me something.
Right. Okay. Federal regulation is the problem.
Yeah.
That part.
If we could have maybe just a little less regulation, a little less government.
Yeah.
Having a hand in the pot, having a hand in all the decisions, you know.
Hello.
Regulation, the federal regulation. Federal regulation is the problem.
You go...
Tell me something.
The environment, the parks, healthcare. I mean, where do you start?
I mean, healthcare, he kind of inherited a major issue and he's doing his best to fix it. That was a tough thing before it even started. All right. The anti-fascist movement is the most fascist movement in America.
How is that movement fascist?
I mean, they're trying to stop free speech. Anyone who doesn't agree with them, they don't allow to speak. It's either their way or the highway. There's no political discourse. There's not two sides.
Wait, who's he talking about?
He's talking about Antifa right now.
Oh, okay. Let me go back. Okay, I need to catch this.
The fascist movement is the most fascist movement in America.
How is that movement fascist?
I mean, they're trying to stop free speech. Anyone who doesn't agree with them, they don't allow to speak.
Anybody that doesn't agree with them,
they don't allow them to speak.
It's either their way or the highway. There's no political discourse. There's not two sides.
You're right. That is fascism.
Now, I don't know Antifa as a group, so I can't say if they're doing that or not. I just heard of them recently, but that would be fascist if they're doing that. However, the Trump is doing that.
How? What's something that he's done that you want to talk about that you hate it completely, that you think is messed up that he's doing?
You see, the problem here is you came to this prepared, and I was just walking down the street, and you stopped me.
No, he didn't go there. Did he really do that? Did he really try to back out by saying that? It took him an extra 12 seconds to try to back out that question by saying that. You came here prepared. I was walking down the street.
I mean, like, you walking down the street protesting, so, I mean, you should be able to answer that question readily.
Yeah, because you out there for a reason.
You out there.
I mean, I would assume you're out there for a particular reason. And you could probably, convey why you're out there, Wow.
I'll scream with you.
Everyone say I will
scream backwards.
Okay.
He's outsourcing his yelling.
He calls for leaving the Paris Climate Agreement. He calls for leaving the Paris Climate Agreement.
A couple people were commenting on my videos asking why I don't ever ask Trump supporters what's going on and try and, talk to them. So this video we will. Let's hear from Trump people and see what they have to say.
They are so brainwashed by this liberal media narrative that all Trump supporters are racist or all Trump supporters are Nazis. And we're constantly, if they even came to one of our rallies and saw the incredible diversity of all the people here. We have Latinos for Trump. We have blacks for Trump. We got Jews for Trump. That's right. We have all these groups coming and supporting us. And we won't allow this leftist liberal media to push these false narratives any longer.
If they took the time to explore a little bit past the Facebook articles and actually listen to real news and what's going on, their opinions would completely change.
The left isn't willing to have a conversation. They just see something and they have a knee-jerk Pavlovian response that's programmed into them, and they just go right after you like, I don't want to hear anything you have to say. Trump sucks! Trump sucks! You suck! You suck!
A lot of people are just acting from emotions here, guys.
Fascist.
Okay. Trump's a fascist. Heard it here first.
The fascists of the future will call themselves anti-fascist. The mainstream media loves to accuse.
He's kind of referring to Antifa to a degree.
Mm-hmm.
Use their opponents.
Look at the mic he got.
Yeah.
Of what they're guilty themselves. Right, so we can recognize this. So they're the fascists. They're the ones that are pushing for this globalist agenda. They support the TPP. They want to undermine the sanctity of our democracy, and they want to try to kind of enact this liberal agenda at the highest levels of our government. And the people are waking up. There's an incredible consciousness shift that's happening in this country, and people are waking up. And we're all so connected through social media that information is so abundantly available. To be ignorant is a choice at this point.
We're all out here standing on our corner, having fun, laughing, greeting our friends, and then the other side is always just pissed and ready to fight each other. It's just look at the difference. We have everybody of all of these races. We're out here having a good time, supporting something that we love, ready to hear other people's opinions and talk and debate, because that's what America's about, is having different opinions and all different types of people with all different ideas, and then you build off each other, but they do not want to hear it.
This ugly old bitch should stop blowing a whistle.
When you can't debate on facts, you go with a personal attack. So what does he do? He calls the lady an ugly, fat bitch. Okay? Then we start screaming back and forth, and I realized, hey, wait a minute. We didn't brush on this. He's a misogynist, but he calls himself a progressive. So let's nail him for that. We're going to use the script against the liberals.
Misogynist!
We called him a misogynist. He could not come back from that. You come with...
So that's one of the worst sights to see, is when you see people just pointing fingers, yelling at each other back and forth. Because another important point that someone said is in regards to having that conversational discourse, giving each other that respect to be able to really sit down, not even necessarily sit down, but be in the streets and be able to say what my point of view is and what your point of view is. And if you don't agree with it, hey, we don't have to throw blows. We don't have to spit in each other's face. I don't have to call her a B.
Right.
It just to me it just doesn't breed for any type of positive to come out of this.
Yeah.
With those kind of arguments, we'll destroy you every time. We'll come to your city and red pill you. You'll get on the Trump train. You'll get on the conservative bandwagon. Just wait. You're going to see it.
An afternoon of research on the internet on anything that you think from the last 60 years will probably be false. if you actually research it.
What's usually the reaction when, the other side comes to these events?
All they do is go, fuck you, you're an idiot. And then I go, why? Why am I an idiot? Why are my opinions wrong? Please tell me something that I don't know about Trump that would make me say fuck Trump. And they're still, fuck him. He's racist. He's misogynistic. And I'm like, can you give me just one fact? All I want is one fact. And you go, fuck you, you're an idiot.
Anyone that supports Trump is a fucking idiot.
No, that's all you can say.
We can never have, a logical conversation ever. See, just like that. Did you hear that?
Why are you being
Sir, who did you vote for?
Shut up.
Who did you vote for?
Shut up. I'm not answering your stupid questions, you Trump idiot.
What's so stupid about
Shut
that?
up.
He's not a Trump guy.
You guys are a bunch of
He's not
idiots.
with us at all. He's not a Trump guy.
Okay.
Who did you vote for?
I am a non-voter.
He's a non-voter! He didn't even vote! Yes! Fleckus Talks! Wow, that's good stuff. Wow, that's what Fleckus Talks is all about. That's what we're here for, guys. If you don't know what's going on and you don't really care, don't get mad about us for caring, because we do. I spend a lot of time researching. I'm always looking at articles and watching videos from both sides, and I came to the conclusion that supporting Donald Trump's the right answer.
Get ready. Patriots are awoken. Journalists are awoken. There's a new wave coming. You'll see.
Fleckus Talks.
Wow.
And the conclusion of it all is that the guy said he was a non-voter, but he's out there ranting and raving, hoopla. And me and you spoke about this before. It's like if you're not even participating in the voting process and you don't even let your vote be counted, and it's like, what can you say?
Right.
Why are you out here? Why are you here? You don't even go here. Why are you talking? Why are you yelling? Why are you calling people this and that? And you hadn't even went as far as to even just vote, just to cast a ballot. But he's out there saying F Trump and all of these things. And when he started kind of putting him kind of up against putting the pressure on him, and he just, you just get inflammatory and you just say anything that you can say that's boisterous to look aggressive. But I like how they were talking about in regards to Antifa and kind of what their agenda is, because I had questions in regards to that too, in regards to Antifa and what their real political agenda is.
So it's like their way. He said it's their way or the highway.
Just their way or the highway, yeah. Okay. And they even say that they're anti-fascist, anti-racist, but having the political view that they have, where they're only one track and
That's
one-sided.
exactly what that makes them, though.
Right. That's what it would make a lot of people if you have that type of mindset. I just like how he just goes to the streets and take it to the street and kind of get it from the horse's mouth rather than talking to a lot of politicians. I like when they go when you go out into the streets and you just talk to the everyday average working American person.
I agree. I would.
I feel like you get more truth out of them than anybody else.
I like the fact that they go and they talk to some of the people who are not Trump supporters, because I like to hear what it is that they have to say. But a lot of the times that, just watching these videos, we've seen a lot of the times that they don't really come back with anything. It just, I don't know. I've not yet gotten a true
because it was a few
full-on answer or response to the questions that they ask. Why are you supporting or not supporting Donald Trump? And it's just it just goes right into just
forget him,
rage.
He's orange, he's this, he's that, he said this, he didn't say it the right way, and trust me, I understand it wholeheartedly in regards to when people say Trump isn't the best at conveying it the best way possible, especially when you're in a position to be a president. You have to kind of you gotta know how to talk to people,
right?
But at the end of the day, I'm just like, wow, it's just crazy.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, I mean,
things that people say it's just crazy, especially when it comes behind politics, how overworked people get.
Well, I mean, like I was saying though, but I like the fact he was saying that I guess when people watch his videos that he doesn't talk to the people who the actual Trump supporters, people who are there to support Trump. He doesn't talk to them enough. But every time you talk to one of them, they have a laundry list of things as to why they're supporting him and what their reasons is. And a lot of the times, what I'm starting to see, whether you are a Trump supporter or not, is that the trend in most cases is they're all saying, you know, do your research, go do your research, go find out what it is that you're trying to get answers to, and then see how you feel after you do that. And so I don't know if there's anybody out there that just might be wondering what that might be like for you. I don't know if they're just afraid to go and see that they might find something different than what it is that they actually thought, but
hey, at the end of the day, you can't be scared of the truth, and the truth is out there. You just got to go actually find it.
If every time we listen to them tell us from the Trump side of all these things that they feel like, you know, why they support and why they back him, why they are conservative in general, they have a laundry list of things. But then when you go and you ask, you know, other people why they feel the way that they feel, it's not the same. You don't even get the same response. You don't even get a first answer.
Yeah, from a lot of things that we've seen.
Other than saying that he's a racist and he's like, it's the name calling comes out.
I feel like a lot of it is not necessarily policy. A lot of it is just a personal attack because he is who he is. You know, a lot of it seems like it's coming from a place of just like a personal attack.
But yeah, I mean, y'all let us know what y'all think about that. I'm just curious to know, like, and I'm curious to know, like, if there are any people who perhaps might have voted for, you know, this year or, you know, this election that we just had, voted for Biden, but now see different, you know, that they feel different about, you know, why they voted for him and why they won't vote for him on the next term. I would just be curious to know, like, what it is that brought them to that conclusion. I'd be curious because you hear a lot of people talking about how, you know, America's waking up. They're waking up. Like, what are they awakening to?
Yeah.
So,
is America really waking up? That's another question too.
Yeah. So, y'all let us know if y'all enjoyed this video. Be sure you give us a big thumbs up, like, comment, subscribe, smash the notification bell, join the family if ain't nobody else told you. I love you, and we gonna see y'all in the next video, y'all.
Absolutely, we appreciate y'all for pulling up.
Yeah. Bye.